Good day, everyone. Sorry it's been a while. Just a quick. I had some audio problems and got kind of busy. But the good news is some of those games. There was 2 games I was playing that kind of happened with the audio. Is there's been several updates, so we might jump back into those later and start anew. But today we're going to take a look at Flotsam, early access on Steam, developed by Pajama Llama Games. So we'll jump right in. Okay, so we start out here, we'll name our town, let's just call it Skins. So you start out in this little boat. We're going to pause the game here. Now you can kind of move around holding the right. You can see there's some debris in the water we need to get. Oh, we don't want to do that. And some islands that have resources. We click on here, you can see there's some raw seaweed, some seeds. Now I did buy this game back a little while ago, played it a little bit. I actually really liked it. I thought it was fun. So I do have a little experience, but I'm going to have to remember what we have to do here. So we got to collect some of these resources. And we're going to take a swim where we can change the size of the collection area. There we go. We'll put 2 guys to go to get plastic. And there we go. You can see them here. The graphics are done kind of cartoony. I actually, again, I like it. So we got 2 swimmers here going out. They'll run out and grab plastic and bring it back. Now we're just going to move my map around a little bit. So up here it's telling us we need homes. Nothing to do. But we're not going to build the homes right away. I want to start out... I need to get that plastic. I want to start out by building some walkways and get some stuff ready for plastic and wood. They actually will sleep on the landings around and on your platforms. They will just sleep there. They don't rest as quick, but we also need to fix this boiler. That's another thing I almost forgot to do. So here we'll repair engine. We do have a guy on there. He'll this guy right here, yeah, see, he's fixing the engine while those guys are collecting. And you can see up here our plastic waste is going up. We have dry wood, wet wood, metal scrap, and firewood. And this here for books is to research stuff. We can speed this up a little bit, so the engine is fixed. I'm just going to speed this up, get them to collect some more plastic. Now each section, if I recall, for platforms, yeah, it takes 8. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll get this, this is a small storage yard, we'll build some of that. Alright, so we'll just take it from here, we'll build 1 section. You can see that as the sections, that's where we don't have enough. So we're going to build 2 sections for 16 plastic. And we'll build all of our other things off that. Now the one guy we do have on here, there he goes. He's going to go out and start building that. You can zoom right in. And yeah, done pretty cartoony. There's some storage at the back of the, or the front of the tugboat. We'll just speed this up. If you use the mouse wheel, you can zoom right out back to the big map. Building up. Now up here we have food. We're going to have to keep an eye on that, and water reserves. There's a small drying rack. That's for if you get wet wood, you can turn it into dry logs. Now we are going to need a distiller and food pretty quick. Can't do anything with the whales yet. Okay, we are going to need a drying rack, so we'll get that placed down. Hashem to look at our big map here. So, Long Island. Food over there, seaweed, and water. Good, good. So we got some important stuff right around us. There's also some wood floating right in here. We'll be able to gather that and dry it out. If we go look at this island. Yeah, so we've got lots of resources here. Wood, metal scrap, some canned food, and books for research. So what we will do is we'll click on this. We're going to take one guy off, and we're going to start sending them elsewhere. So we have enough food for now. Yeah, let's just see if we can get this guy. Yep, he'll make it. So he's going to swim over and salvage from here. He'll start with the wood and work his way down. You know, we do have another guy just sort of sitting here. Maybe we can build a storage area beside this. Just need for the distiller. We need dry wood, so sending him over there. What we're going to do is we're going to send the next guy over. So that's two will be farming that, and that other guy will be grabbing plastic. He's actually got 44. He's doing pretty good. So we'll let those guys gather a bit, and then we'll build some more stuff. Gathering a little bit there. You can see the plastic's disappearing as he gathers. But we have brought back some dry wood from the island. Opened up some more building for us. An oil refining. We're definitely going to need that. You can see up here is our fuel. We got about a half a tank. It's kind of a priority. Let's see if we can center this. It never quite works out for me, but we'll build 2 sections. There we go. And a woodworking shed. It says right there for making firewood and rope. And we can make the distiller now. We'll put that right there. And we're still going fast. We'll slow that down. Distiller. And an oil refinery. Could be important. Now, everybody right now is gathering. What's left on here? So yeah, taking wood right now. A few more trips, they'll be done that one. So I am going to let them continue gathering, and then we'll take some off, one guy off, and allow him to build up the stuff. The guy that was collecting plastic, he came back. He's actually building it up now. I'll just speed this along. So yes, we obviously need the distiller to make water. Our water is actually getting kind of low. And we're going to need a workshop to make wood to be able to distill the water. So yeah, he's building it up now. He's building that one up, got all the resources. And we'll throw this at the very end, our workshop. Alright, so good start. Now we get the basics coming in. We do have an island over here we can get food off, because food will eventually drop off. But for now, we're not going to worry about food production. We'll maybe get those houses done. Yeah, 12 that's a lot, actually. Got a little bit of wood here so for fuel. If you click on those tooltips, tells you a little more about it. Okay, so we have freshwater distiller, and we have our oil refinery. Now, we're going to make, let's just make 2 fuel to start. You can click here to make it infinite, and you can set production limits. We're just going to make 2 for now. The water, we'll queue up a couple. Now we're going to have to wait for firewood. That'll be coming as soon as we get the woodworking shed done. just want to make sure they're still gathering spots here. Yeah, they can still gather from there. You can see there's 15 left in the circle. That's fine for now. We have no plastic left, so... I'm actually going to click on this, and we're going to push... well, we can click here just to enlarge it. So we have no plastic. I'm going to make sure he grabs the rest for making fuel. Okay, so the woodworking shed's done. So here we can choose between firewood and rope. We're going to make firewood now. It just makes a couple of them. Rope's a little more expensive. Takes two dry wood. And we do have our dryer here. We haven't had to use it yet. So he's bringing back the last of the wood. From this point on, we'll have to get... What is that right there? Just a piece of the island. We're going to have to pull some wet wood out for now and dry it on the drying racks. He's over there hammering firewood out. He grabs the firewood. They'll just bring it into the distiller, and someone will start using the distiller. Did he already make our fuel? He did. That's what used all of our plastic. There is a range that your guys can swim to. Now, if you look here, we have a leaky water plant. It'd be nice to get that water, 30 of it there. But we can't salvage it. It's too far. We actually need a boat, or we can move our boat closer. So that water is going to be unattainable. We're down to 8. I believe they did make water. Our queue's emptied out, so we'll make a couple more. Oh, that's oil. Yeah, we filled up there, actually. Let's just take one more out where I'll right-click to get rid of it. One more will make us almost full. Water, what are we waiting for here? Firewood, that's probably him taking it right now. Yep. There we go. Now we're going to produce the 2 things of water, which we need desperately. Let's see what we have on the island. Okay, just some books. I'll actually take one guy off. So that he'll bring those 3 books back, and you can build a research platform and use the books to research technology. What helps you out. Puffing away there. Let's see our finish line right here. I'll have to make some more fuel. We got 0 left. We'll make. Oops, that was rope. Take those out of there. Right click. Make a couple more fuel. I will make 1 rope. And wood's dropping. We're gonna have to send one of the guys over to this area to collect this wet wood. We'll just send one. So it takes a little longer to process the wood, the wet wood. We have to bring it back and dry it on a drying rack. What is it here? So this one, I believe we have to research it, but we made 1 rope. We'll see. So you can do 6 pieces of wood. On these little ones, you can only do 3. So we'll see when he's done making that rope. Well, yeah, we'll let them continue to gather. I think we still have plastic coming in. Yeah, nobody's got any more plastic. They've been too busy building. I'll let them do their thing for a little bit. Yeah, research now popped up as a tooltip. We'll take a look at that as we build it up. So Long Island is empty. It's checked off. We don't need anybody collecting there anymore. Okay, so we have 1 guy going out here still to get plastic. There he is. We have another guy going for wet wood. Now, we might as well grab some food. We can actually swim to this one. So yeah, there's 9 seaweeds. We'll salvage that, send 1 guy over to collect food. Go to food here, you can see a chop shop. So fish and seaweed. A seaweed grower. That's good for those seeds that we're going to collect, so we'll get into that pretty soon too. We can make fish sticks. I'm going to gather as much of these resources. We still can make water, we can grab food, those are the important things. So we're just going to sit here and farm what we can out of this area before we move. I finished up that rope. He's swimming now to the food island and kind of speeding it up here. We can now actually build the big dryer. I'm going to deconstruct this one. They're kind of useless, actually. It was lucky that we had dry wood right on Long Island. We didn't really need to build that right away. So we'll get that deconstructed and we'll build the bigger one. I kind of like to keep production and industry over to one side and housing and a little bit of storage over here. So let's build this bigger one. Yeah, this will do 6. There we go. Perfect. He's building it right away. So yeah, we'll let him grab more wood, bring it back. We'll be able to dry 6 at a time now. We'll continue to get food. He's already grabbed some. There's not very much there, but we can build the Seaweed Farm, plant those seeds. This guy might almost be done. Can we make it bigger? Yep. Alright, there's 20 left. I think that's everything. Yep. So we have to, that's what we make our fuel out of, is plastic. So we always have to make sure we have enough fuel. I'll probably make one more barrel just to fill us up there. Actually, we'll do that now before we forget. You can see here with all this stuff, when you click on it, it tells you what the ingredients are. So it takes 5 to make 1 unit of fuel. Alright, you can see it puts firewood in. There's 4 left. It burns those down, then we'll go to 3 and make your water. Well, actually, we're kind of low. Let's make 4 this round. We can find other people to help us out. Right now we only have 3, so it's kind of labor intensive. Look around here, you can see there's another food island. Lots of scraps. It's over here. Small shack town. There's a book so we can get research. We can get a seagull. Get metal scrap from that. It's this lonely island. Alright, so this is where we can actually find more survivors. So there will be 1 guy sitting on this lonely island. We'll deal that when we get there, but one of the things is you actually need a boat to rescue him. We can't just swim, so we'll have to get a boat platform built before we can save this guy. We'll definitely note that, because we want more people to help. I don't see any more lonely islands over this way. You can only scroll so far. And so hopefully we can get a platform built with all this scrap and this other these other landmarks, and we'll come back and save this guy. What are we doing here? A little bit of plastic left, not much. A couple more loads. We have enough fuel to move to another plastic area, so that's fine. I do want to get the houses built also before we leave. A couple of them at least, because they can share. It's actually a bed that shows up, but they can share those. We can... We'll build one now to get it started. I'll just build it right here. So yeah, they just sleep better when they go to the bed and rest. Got the plastic area down to the left here done. That's been all finished. We only have 1 seed left, so that's going to be done. Still need to get more wood. We've got that on done. So we're probably going to just do a short move over to here, because you can see water is really low. It'd be nice to get a big stock of water. Then we don't have to worry about water for a bit. The next thing we need to worry about is fuel. I see a plastic over here, but nothing else. The lonely island's this way. I'm not sure if we want to head directly there, because we probably won't have a boat ready. We got more food over here, and there's lots of resources, wood and plastic. We might just head over here, grab some more wood and plastic, that food, and then we'll start making our way over to the shack town, and the books will be real handy. I don't really need to go for the food, but I would like to have extra food. Yeah, we are running fairly low. Okay, so people have nothing to do, so we'll send all 3 of them over there to gather the rest of that wood. And you can see here on the rack, there's 1 piece of wet wood. When it dries, it turns more of a white color. Yeah, we'll definitely grab the rest of that wood, and I think we're going to head over to that food island just north of us. Yeah, we'll head over and park in here somewhere. And I want the wood too, so yeah, maybe we'll park right in here. And that'll give us pretty much even to get everything.